KO State Running here, powered by Marathon Sports, sponsored by Hoka. We're here with Mackenzie Cleary of Burrillville, the winner of the javelin 116. We don't know the exact inches, but we know it's over 116. Mackenzie, let's talk about the effort today. Last week, throwing a PR of 124 at the St. Germain Invite. Today, some headwind though. So, talk about the competition today. How tough was that headwind?
I feel like a lot of people were thrown off by the headwind. I certainly was. It was definitely a factor throwing into it. Throws compared to like my competition, I would say were a little off for everybody. When I threw the 116 and then I think I dipped below 100, I was a little thrown off at first and I was like, oh, all right. And then afterwards I threw that 116 and I was like, okay, I'm back in the comfort zone. But yeah, the wind's definitely huge factor in this.
Yeah, it's certainly not your friend when you're throwing a javelin. But Mackenzie, you were a state champ last year, I think 120, right?
Yes.
And you've already gone further than that. So what kind of goals do you have this season?
So my goal for the end of the season is to reach 130. Just by throwing that 124 last week at St. Germain, it already proved that I'm one step closer to where I want to be. And I definitely think I need to get in the weight room more. Definitely work on putting up some blocks when I throw and probably giving myself more space. So pushing myself backwards for a longer run up. And I think if I do all that, I'll be able to throw 130.
Yeah, and last year was your second year throwing the javelin?
Yes.
Yeah. So what is it about the javelin? What is it that has attracted you to this event?
Honestly, my sophomore year, I just started track and I was like, I think I'm just going to do some running and stuff like that. And then 2 seniors that year were like, hey, do you want to try jav? I feel like you'd be really good at it. And I was a little lenient about it. I was like, I don't know, I'm not very sure. And then they tried to get me into it and I just got into it. I think the highest I had that sophomore year was in the 90s and I was like, you know what, I'm going to keep going with this. It's pretty fun. So that's what I did.
Did you ever imagine you were going to be a state champ last year, or did that come as a shock to you?
No, that's a huge shock for me. It was very shocking. I wouldn't have expected it. As I said, I joined track to honestly stay in shape and here I am.
Yeah, and what has that done to your mindset coming into this season? You think, has it put a little pressure on you?
It definitely has put some pressure on me because I know what to expect out of myself, and if I throw under that, I get a little bit upset, but I know that not every meet's going to be perfect, so I mean, it's always nice to just have that goal for myself to get over my personal record.
And you said a goal is to get over 130 feet. What do you think you need to do to get to that level? Because that's a big jump.
Yeah, so definitely some more weightlifting, and then also work on my run up more because I do tend to slow down a lot, and I feel like if I just give myself a little more space to just follow through more, I feel like I'll have more of an effect on my throw. So.
And today, not just the javelin, but you also did the discus 92 feet. Is that what I heard? And that's a PR for you, right?
It is, yeah.
And then 31 feet in the shot put?
Yes.
How's that rank?
It's pretty good. I mean, that's consistently my PR from last year. So far my PR for shot this year has been 33, so I'd definitely like to get around 35, but I'm happy that I'm throwing consistent 30s. So
do you feel that kind of helps you having like multiple events because it keeps your mind busy?
It does, yeah, it definitely does help. I mean, it's a little hectic at some points, but I like doing it. It keeps me very busy, and yeah.
Well, Mackenzie, congratulations today, and good luck the rest of the season. Hopefully you can go back-to-back in this event in the javelin, but great job.
Thank you.